Ladies and gentlemen, what you're looking at is a store shelf in Orlando, Florida. Now, when I was speaking to my uncle, he said he still sees a lot of empty store shelves in Florida. I know I have subscribers from Florida. If you have seen and witnessed the same thing, drop me a line in the comment section. Now, y'all, this is prior to the boycott that's going on by the Hispanics that are refusing to show up for work and do work. And this is going to go on into June. So if it looks like this now, can you imagine how bad it's going to get? Because, a lot of them were the truck drivers down there, and you know how when they get these folks in the country, they like to pay them pennies on the dollar for hard ass labor, the same labor many of our forefathers did back during chattel slavery. And our people were still in those fields during Reconstruction and Jim Crow as well. So, oh, it's about to get real down in Florida. If you think it's bad now, DeSantis is literally running Florida into the ground. You know, one thing about them folks, they seem to believe they are phenomenal leaders. See, this is what happens when you try to critique yourself. Of course, you're going to always pat yourself on the back and talk about how great you are. Isn't that what the police officers do? Oh, they work so hard out here. No, they don't. No, they don't. you know, oh, we did everything. We've built everything. We've done everything. Oh, so now there's all kinds of jobs that are open now because these folks have stopped working. So we'll see, the faces of the ones that will step in, but there's no way they're going to fill all of these spots in a short period of time. It is just not going to happen, y'all. It's going to take a while. Even if they had to refill these jobs, it's going to take a while. You don't do that overnight. And then you got to think about whatever training is involved in the job. It's not going to be as easy as they think. And then you got to also filter in how many people are going to actually leave because the job just don't pay enough, because we know y'all don't pay well. You still trying to pay people slave wages. So a sweeping immigration bill recently signed into law, and this is Ron DeSantis, who is we're watching him destroy Florida, y'all. We are watching it happen, you know, and hey, this again is going to show you, no, you don't deserve a pat on the back, but make sure you hold this L. He's sparking fears of deserted workplaces and barren grocery shelves. The new law, set to take effect in July, will require businesses with more than 25 staffers to verify their employees can legally work in the U.S. through a federal system, among other restrictions. Critics have said the change could lead to a shortage of workers on farms and construction sites. It's already happening. They're saying that there are farms, construction sites, stores, and any place where you see a lot of these immigration workers at, it is empty. They are not there. They're gone. So, amid an outcry, a pair of videos circulating widely on social media are claiming to show empty supermarkets in the Sunshine State, purportedly due to truck drivers boycotting deliveries to the state in protest of the immigration overhaul. Now, y'all, like I said, my uncle and other people told me that live in Florida, these are all people that live in Florida, said that the shelves were already empty before this whole thing got started. They were already having this issue. So you can imagine like over the next week. Can you imagine how bare these places are going to look? Mm, mm, mm. Well, you can go to your governor and let him know how unhappy you are that the stores are empty. Can let him know. But the footage is unrelated, while some truckers have posted on social media calling for drivers to curb deliveries to Florida. Immigration advocates say it's too soon to tell if there'll be any widespread action. Mm-mm-mm. So I would imagine it's going to be a very interesting summer down there in Florida. When you have a boycott and this thing goes on even a week or two, that can be a devastating blow to an entire state as far as supply chain is concerned and food is concerned. No matter what strike is going on, you still got to eat. You still need certain products, in order to do things. So without that, it's going to be even worse. You're not going to be able to find hardly nothing you want down there in Florida. All I can say to my subscribers in Florida, maybe you need to get used to doing more shopping online, if you know what I mean, especially for the things that you are looking for, because it looked like it may be a problem for quite some time down there in Florida. So, undocumented workers are leaving Florida in droves. It's affecting farms, hotels, restaurants, construction, lawn companies, and especially grocery stores with perishables. Mm-mm-mm. And the immigrants are filming it and posting a whole bunch of videos online showing the empty locations where there's hardly no products in the stores, or a farm that would be, have a whole bunch of immigrants out there working and it's empty. Nobody's working the farms. And if nobody's working the farms, y'all, all that stuff is going to burn up. Okay, and unharvested crops that you can't even harvest and then sell. Oh boy, if you don't have the field hands out there to get that stuff, it's just going to sit out there and rot. And y'all know how hot the summers are in Florida. That stuff will rot within hours, if not a day. It'll be all rotted. So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure in the days and weeks to come, we're going to see even more footage because these immigrants are showing it all of how empty everything is. Mm-mm-mm. If you're down in Florida and you see this happening, please drop me a line in the comment section because I would love to hear from my subscribers down there. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.